Let's get this thing going, man. Bam, 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 bam.
You are now about to witness
Knicks real talk, just enter the chat. We ain't Google apps like Google Maps. We don't use our YouTube frugal with stats as usual facts. It's your man, the brand is hands on, going hard like calluses. Who style this? Aiming at your mental with the game analysis. On a pregame show, read the script, you know we get it like crypto. In the rip though, I side really cryptic, we locked them from the get-go. On this Knicks show, it's the co-pilots in the cloud like Microsoft. We hot like salt, the KRT strip club leading up to tip off. We flew like confident, put your Nick content in beast mode like our charm. We a cheat code, we roll the ball too far for you to reach on. We get our teach on the show that's fire. Price Knicks going to the wire. Hit the entire game, somewhere in front of me, the numbers be. They don't lie, so we apply thoughts from the third eye. You heard why? It's the #1 pregame show that's hitting like Soto. But picture the photo of your broke and link that moto. It's the OGs, we outside riding in the orange blue skies. And Metropolitan, we connect in the vets go wallowing. And the matters with the massive without shaking asses. The team screaming, I made the platform with passion. Fans asking who the creed that's in the building killing this Knicks assassin.
You are now about to witness
It's the Knicks Real Talk pregame show. Flame throwing like we dropping buckets.
He's on fire!
Hey! You are now about to witness
It's the Knicks Real Talk pregame show. Flame throwing like we dropping buckets.
He's on fire!
Hey! You are now about to witness
It's the Knicks Real Talk pregame show. Flame throwing like we dropping buckets.
He's on fire!
Hey!
He's on fire!
Hey!
He's on fire!
Hey!
Yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen, flame throwing like we dropping buckets. This is the Knicks Real Talk pregame show. We in the building, Divine, Shy Powers, Knicks in Dallas. You know, about to get it popping down there at 9:30. We in here about to get it popping in here. Salute to everybody in chat in the building coming in, man. Let's get this thing rolling, man. A little bit of technical difficulty tonight, so bear with us tonight. But we still going to bring it to you live in as much as we can tonight, man. Shy Powers, my brother. What's good, my man?
Salute to you always, Divine. Salute to the family in the chat. Let's get it.
Let's talk about it, ladies and gentlemen. Jay Choden's in the building. Peace to the guard. Allah Wise in the building. Brian Acosta, as always, man. Thank you for blessing us with the super chat and being a supreme member. Queen Darlene is in the building as well. Salute to you, sister. Good to see you. Real talk. We met my man Daniel Berry in the building. What's good, Daniel? Salute. Nostalgic, my man. What's popping? Jay Davis, what's popping, man? What's good, everybody? Mr. Tito's is definitely in the building. John McDonald, what's popping, John, man? Good to see everybody, man. Listen, we got a game tonight in Dallas. Hopefully we can go down there and win a road game. They look like we scary, man. Look like we ducking smoke on the road. I don't know what's wrong with the Knicks right now. But we ducking for everybody on the road. Even though we played a good game the other night in Dallas, which should have won that game, didn't hit the 3-point shot real well that night. But you know what? The game tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we got to beat these boys. They are decimated down there tonight, man. And we got to go in there and beat these guys tonight, man. No excuses tonight. Go in there and get it popping. Try to get us to this ninth win, man. Like I said, we let one get away from us the other day. Real talk. Dave Smith was in the building. Dave, what's good, my man? Good to see you. We supposed to have that game in our bag the other night. I don't know what happened, but we get it popping, though, man. So if you see me jumping in and out, I got to salute the people in the chat. Prezi the boss is in the building. Prezi, what's good, my man? Salute to you. But yeah, we got to go ahead and try to get this tonight, man. If we don't get this one tonight, I'm gonna be a little disappointed because Dallas is decimated. We go through that on the injury report and everything like that, Shy Powers. But this is one of the games with just alone with Big Cat and McHale, they couldn't handle us. But you never know. You sometimes you get these teams that's fighting for nothing. Maybe another lottery pick to go with what they have. But you never know. You can't take no man for granted once they're on that NBA court, man. They're NBA ball players. They made it to the NBA for a reason. So the Knicks cannot rest on their laurels tonight. They got to go in there and get these boys to business, my man, for real.
You know, me and Divine, we sit here sometimes, especially behind the scenes and stuff like that. We talk about stuff. And this is serious, man. This team tonight is really going to come out and play some fantastic basketball against the New York Knicks. Yo, the Knicks are coming to our house tonight. New York Knicks, yeah, the New York Knicks coming to our house tonight. Yo, we got to represent. We can lose every other game the rest of the year, but every time we play New York Knicks, got beat them. I'm just ad-libbing a little bit, but tonight we got to watch out for this team because they are decimated. They look like they're going the other way, but they do still have wins in their book. They have 4. I think it's 4 of 11 or something like that. They still have 4 wins, and I do not want to be the 5th person to have a win on their record with us losing to them. So that is the nutshell. I believe that the Knicks will probably just come out here and play much better than they not that they didn't play a great game like you said, Devon. The last game they played phenomenal defense. They just didn't. The shot wasn't around. The shot was not around, and we even talked about it in the background. I wish we could have just seen. I don't know what Diawara did to get in there and only play 13 seconds and get kicked out of there and sat back on the bench that long for I don't know why, but. I'm only sitting here watching from my TV screen and stuff like that. So, but very good game, and it wasn't a very good. It was a very good game. They should have won that game, man. That was a game that I was like, oh man, come on, man. But on to the next.
That's right, my man. Jet Light for Life was in the building. Cam from the Kickback, you know where it's at, Cam.
Yes,
to you as well, bro. Real good, man. And we also got Mr. CEO of Steel Knicks fan in the building. The general of the Army is in the building. Ron, what's good, my dude? Good to see you, my man. For real.
Porto, what up, Porto?
Porto is in the building as well. Salute Porto, man. Salute to everybody in the building, man. Real talk. Porto was good. Celso Porto, say no more. He in the door. Celso was good, my man. Much love to you, my man. Real talk. But yeah, man, we got to go in there and forget all that BS, man. We just got to beat these dudes today, man. I'm trying to tell you, listen, I was like, that game was a back and forth Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde type of game in Miami. They was in there doing the damn thing, man. They just could not get that 3 ball to fall, and they still battered it out. Salute to the Knicks, man, for even though they wasn't on their A game, they still found a way to get that game to a couple of possessions. Salute to my man Deuce McBride. Salute to McHale. Salute to Big Cat. Salute to all of them, man. And even though Cat didn't have his best outside shooting game, but Cat was still dominant in the sense where he had no cats in him down there, putting in work 2 down in the middle. So we lived to fight another day. Miami played their heart out, but we played just as well, man. We just couldn't get across that finish line. So we lost by a couple of points, man. A couple of chances to win it. Not win it, to tie it up, excuse me. Deuce McBride wasn't a bad floater. He felt like he had to go there and do what he had to do to it. That was a good little left-hand floater, but it didn't go. Cat got a good rebound. And that ball just rimmed, that Cat hit that little baseline and drop out, that ball just rattled a little bit. I know Cat was like, I normally hit that shot. You know what I mean? But it was a good try by Cat with getting the offense rebound and everything like that. But they lost. So you know what? It is what it is, man. But crazy though. Crazy.
I didn't even want to even go there, but since you said it, my fandom, what I seen, it looked like this guy Wiggin arm was all the way pushing him all the way, and then the other the Mexican dude, I forgot, I can't remember his name. Was all on his shoulder and everything like that, like heavy before the almost block shot that this young man blocked. Because he kind of did. After I looked at it again, he did block it.
Yeah, it was good. But you know, but my man hit my man on the arm though. Even though he
got fouled, man. He was beat up. He got beat up the first time, and then he got beat up again when he went up again. Like Cat, though, I'm sorry. I don't want to say this, but Cat to me, I mean, maybe not because he does something, but I just watched Cat look like every time he go down to the hole, he's supposed to get a foul. He looked like Embiid and all that stuff. Like every time he go down there, he don't get those calls like that, man. And sometimes he's over aggressive, and I think that's the reason why he gets, in my opinion, what I watch. That's why he started doing this and started undercutting under the arm because he's not getting no calls now. Now he get frustrated. In my fandom, anyway.
Yeah. Salute, Nick Nation. What's good, Nick Nation? Good to see you, Jermaine Royce. And what's popping? Doug Fresh, another Supreme member is in the building. Doug Fresh, what's good, my man? Good to see you. Listen, man, it goes on and on. King Ribby, what's good, my man? Good to see you as well. Salute to everybody in the building. Appreciate y'all coming in here, man. But listen, man, ain't no excuse tonight, though, ladies and gentlemen. We go down here in Dallas with that decimated team. No Kyrie Irving, no Anthony Davis, Blake Lively. We go in the end report and get it popping in a minute. Then I'll open up the panel. Whoever want to come in, they're more than welcome. The door is always open for everybody. I'll throw the link up in there after we go through the preliminaries and we get back at it, man. But I tell you what, we got to go out there and play ball tonight, man. We just got to get a road win, man. You know, that's all we need. We just got to get a road win, get the 9-5. We still right there, man. But we should be way better than we are. And we just let a couple of games slip away. But, you know, not having Jalen Brunson, no Anunoby for a game in 3 quarters, whatever the case may be. Sometimes it happens, man. But I'm glad I'm ready for the injury to happen now, ladies and gentlemen. This time of the year, then later on during the close to the playoff when we really need anybody on to be in a full game. A couple of scenarios, Shot Power, that's interesting to me. One thing that's really got me, is mind-boggling me, Shot Powers, is the Yabusele situation. I'm really concerned about that in a sense. I never really be too much concerned about stuff at the beginning of the year because, like I told you, and I spoke to the chat, a while ago, that knowing that he played all summer in fever, I can understand his legs tired. He played a whole year nonstop basketball coming out of the NBA in 2025. 24-25, coming into the 25-26 season with no rest whatsoever. But he's kind of starting to give me a little worry, Shot Power, though. I don't know if it's the Mike Brown thing or he's just not comfortable with the play calling. I don't know. That's something we have to address it later on in the show when we get some people up in here and they can talk about it as well. But Yabusele got me a little concerned for real. But Pedro, what's good, my man? What's good, Pedro in the building? Walter White, my man, the supreme member in the building. Walter White, what's good, my man? Good to see you. Real talk. And salute to everybody in the building, man. We here, man. We try to get this thing going real quick. Shot Powers, talk to me about this thing, man. Are we overreacting to Nick Land right now? Or the too early? Just got to just hope that we can get this role warrior thing situated and be role warriors and go out there and win some games on the road, because right now we haven't won any so far.
Soon will come, Divine, and hopefully tonight will be the night that we succeed in that. I think that the Knicks is going to come out with a different energy tonight. I think that the Knicks are going to strive to do better than what they did the last game. Defense was good last game. And I mean, scoring wasn't all that high. It wasn't crazy. 30. They did 31 points, like three or 4 quarters of basketball. Knicks played good basketball. They just couldn't get over the hump. Let's see what happens. I mean, it all depends. Yabusele, I don't know what to say about him. He sometimes, I mean, we'll see what happens. He's not utilized, I think, more. I think he needs more minutes on the court for him to be more effective, but it doesn't look that way right now. It looks like when he's out there, we are negative, you know what I mean? We playing negative, you know what I mean? Especially when we go to the smaller lineup, you know what I mean? He's not that great of a rebounder, and he set some solid screens, but you know what I mean? He's not getting enough minutes for me to really give him a diagnostic, if you want to say that or whatever. So I mean, what I see of him, I wish he could get some more minutes because he's the reason why Precious is going right now, in my opinion. So if he was here to be the this roaming around 3-point shooting power forward, I want to see a little bit more minutes from him. I think he's averaging under 10 minutes a game or something like that. So I guess more minutes will help his game out, in my opinion.
Facts, right. Hey, Nostalgic, you really just read my mind, Nostalgic. Because I'm like, I cannot understand why Mike Brown put Mohamed Dawawa in there for 1 minute. He got a steal.
Yeah, 13 seconds.
I cannot get to the life of me. Like, why did you take that man out with 1 minute? We were just like, yo, man, he got one of them dudes going to get some burn tonight. Man, when I see Dawawa coming, I'm like, yes. Before I could blink my eye, my man, put him back on the bench. I'm like, this dude just got a steal. I think when he came down court, right, and he had the ball in his hand by the top of the circle to the right, he waved everybody off. I did. Mike Brown probably like, nah, you don't get to do that. This dude's sitting back out on the bench. I was disappointed with Mike Brown because I thought if somebody come in that fast and have a plus already with a steal, give him some burn, man. And I just think that guy got the length and the body. So I was disappointed with that, man, that Mike Brown took that man out a little bit too early to me. I thought he should have let him play a little bit more and let him make a mistake. As long as it wasn't a game caused a mistake, and then take him out when a couple of minutes later.
The wall was coming in trying to be the point guard. He's trying to set up everything. He's trying to set it up. You know what? You don't need that.
That was just funny. He had all of gas though. He had all of gas. I thought Mike Brown like, okay, Mike Brown ain't pulling on Tibbs on this. Man literally played for 1 minute.
13 seconds, man. It seemed like it was like, here we go. What I missed?
You know what? It wasn't like, hey, ladies and gentlemen, it wasn't like the dude took a bad 3-pointer or something like that, and then or something like that. The dude literally stole a ball as soon as he got in there. You know what I mean? Like, it wasn't like the dude took a bad shot or had a turnover or something like that. I'm like, damn, Mike Brown, that shit crazy. But I hope we get out there and get some burn tonight, ladies and gentlemen. This is the game tonight where you hope a lot of these guys get some burn because the Knicks don't get to tonight. Oh. And NYC people, thank you for the super chat, OG. Real talk, my man, for real.
Let's go, Knicks.
Yeah, let's go, man. Appreciate you on that one. But yeah, let's see how it goes tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just tripping because that just had me puzzled because I was calling him all pregame. I was like, yo, the Warren got to get some burn tonight. Yeah, man, he got some burn, all right. Yeah, it was funny, bro. But anyway, Mike Brown, he on that Tibbs stuff right now. So it's the pregame. Y'all see it out there, man. Knicks and Dallas Mavericks, ladies and gentlemen. It's game day, man. We in here, they in there. Let's go ahead and get it back. Let's go down to Dallas, man, and ride some horses tonight. Run them about that arena, man. We need to get this win for sure. So we're going to get it in, get it popping tonight, man. Forgive me for the street, the information on below. That might not be on League Pass or MSG. Check your local listens because I didn't get to put the right stuff in there because my internet was acting crazy just a few minutes before we went on. So I'm glad that we hanging in there right now. Nothing going wrong, but I couldn't get a lot of things the way I wanted to. My Microsoft designer, everything was acting stupid tonight. So forgive me for that, ladies and gentlemen. But just check where it's going to be played at. That information is not correct for it. I know where it's streaming at and where it's going to be playing on. So y'all, Knicks and Dallas and then Dallas, but I can't tell you exactly 100%. If it's streaming on NBA League Pass or TV, that's kind of false right there. But y'all forgive me for that. But yeah, man, that was crazy though. But you know what? That's how they do it though, man. That's what them dudes do, man. Mike Brown, he trying to win a ring too, so I get it. But man, he was like, that was a Tibbs move right there, man. I can't even front right. I know DeWall was like, man, I'm about to sneak this dude, man. For real. Well, let's see how it goes, man. Let's hope that he did it for a reason. He might know something that we don't know. All jokes aside, me having fun with it, he might have seen something that he just feel like it wasn't in the protocol or wasn't set for us to do, so he took him out of there. And we'll see how it goes, man. But salute everybody in the chat. And real talk, man, thank y'all for coming in, man. Inbox EV Ball, once again, thank you for the super chat. Always, my man, for helping us keep the lights on, my brother. Appreciate you. But shout power, let's see what we're gonna do in Dallas tonight. What's gonna happen without these guys, man? Without no Kyrie and none of these guys, man. We'll throw the injury reports up in a few minutes and everything like that. But this should be a game that we should definitely be able to win on the road. They don't have near the firepower that we have. Not disrespecting the guy that they have there, because they still got Najee Marshall. They still got a couple of guys there who can get it. If Cooper Flag play tonight, what he could do as a rookie. They just got some guys who can go out there and get it done. You know what I mean? So if we sleep on these dudes, they might go out there and beat us. But I don't see that happening tonight. This should be our first one on the road tonight, Shaw.
Yeah, I'm looking for the latter, what you said, the first one on the road. We're striving for something, and I got this team in my fandom. I say that a lot this game. And my fandom, I got the Knicks winning 59 games. You know what I mean? Getting the banner to raise for the Eastern Conference champions. You know what I mean? They're going to the finals and stuff like that. My fandom got them beating this team tonight, no matter who's out on the floor. We have enough. Like you said, like we talked in the background, we got Mikal and we got OG. We got Mikal and we got Cat. That's a lot. We got a triple-double guy in the second unit. We got a guy that's starting to get his rhythm with long braids, and he can he'll run. He's a sure scorer. He is just a scoring machine. We got a Deuce McBride citing heavily in these last couple of games with BJ Brunson being down and stuff like that. So I'm happy with what we got to go to battle with tonight. You know what I mean? And if we can see the wall tonight, that'd be something. You know what I mean? Shamit has been playing for phenomenal. You know what I mean? Guys have been coming and stepping up. I would like to see him extend the roster a little bit just because OG is down. I would like to see Dewar again, not for 13 seconds, but, maybe 12 minutes or something like that, extend some of his minutes. I think tonight is a perfect night for, like you said earlier, for some of these young guys to get more minutes because they're playing against younger team. So we should want to match up with our younger guys, get the lead and hope that they can hold the lead down to the end of the game. And that's what I'm hoping for tonight.
Yeah, real talk. Yo, shoot to D-double-S. Dope Soul Sports is in the building. Queen Steph, what's good, sister? Good to see you. Real talk, for real. And salute to everybody in the chat as well, everybody. But, man, listen, let's go through the injury reports and the starting lineups and all that. Ladies, we'll get back at it. Don't go nowhere. We here, y'all there. Knicks is in Dallas. Let me throw the injury report and everything up there, man, and I'll go through that, man. Y'all take a few minutes and get back at us, man. We're going to get it popping and get back in here. Now, open up the panel. Whoever welcome to hop on. The door's open for anybody. Let's do it. Powers, real quick. You look at the numbers right quick, ladies and gentlemen. 37%. We was at 38% before that Miami game. We was 122 a game. We went down to 121. Rebound still pretty much the same. Assist numbers fell off a couple percentage points. It was 28. Assist per game, we fell down to 27. Field goal percentage of 45.9. I really want to see us get up close to 50. We get there sooner or later, Shot Powers. But them numbers over there, 110 a game. I mean, they just don't have the body to even hopefully deal with us. Look at their 3-point shooting percentage, 31%. But like I said, we take a team to come to play the New York Knicks and wind up getting a power. Wind up shooting 50% from the floor that night on 3-point line, and next thing you know, it's all the way up to 38. So it never fails, ladies and gentlemen. Miami came in the other night, 33% from downtown. When they left the next day, it was 38% from downtown. Like Dave Smith said in the chat, our three-point shooting defense percentages is not there right now. Also, like last year, I don't understand why they cannot guard that 3-point line.
He plays some of that same Tibbs defense. If you watch, he plays back down defense, protect the paint. He played where our percentage of teams going to the hole on us is one of the top 5 in the league this year of defending going to the hole. That's why we're lacking at the 3-point defense. And I mean, he plays almost the same style of Tibbs defense, man. I'm starting to see a lot of similarities, man.
Yeah, real talk. Yo, salute Radu. Radu is in the building. Salute everybody in the building. We're going to open up the panel in a minute, so I'll throw the link up in there. Y'all welcome to come on, man. Real talk. But, yeah, we've been, sometimes I'm like, why y'all just not up on these dudes like he trying to, like, give a brother a pound or something? They supposed to be up on him like this. They be playing away from him like this, or you need to be up on him like this. So they just got to, like, you know what? I'd rather make a dude put the ball on the floor and drive to the hole than sit there with an open 3-point shot and just let it rip. No, you got to get up in these cats' grill, make them put that ball on the floor, And once they put it on the floor, then you react. You read and react. But these guys, sometimes you can't be off of doing it in the NBA, especially when you know that's the league we in, Shop Howard. We like literally in the three-point shooting era in the NBA. So if you know that you want a three-point shooting time in the NBA, your main focus should be keying on that three-point shot. I know it's a lower percentage shot than getting a dunk and everything, but still, I always say 2 times 10 is 20, 3 times 10 is 30. I'd rather have 20 points than 30 points. You know what I mean? Like, they just got to get up on these dudes, man, and make them put that ball on the floor, especially when you got a Mitchell Robinson and an Anunoby and all these guys back there. But maybe right now Anunoby, but still prior to him getting injured, you got to force these cats off that line to make them pass that ball another way. But, if you don't, man, they could bury them shots all day. You know what I mean? And I just think that's where we lacking. I think that's one of our biggest Achilles heel with our defense right now. It's the three-point shooting percentage from the defense side of the ball. Other than that, I'm not too much concerned about it. But still, because we played a good game the other night. I think we played a better defensive game in Miami the other night than we played down the whole season. That was a good defense-minded game they played. They giving up them damn point shots. So they got to fix that, man. Metnick fan, let's go. What's good, my man? Good to see you as well in the building, man. Salute to you, my brother. And JW, what's popping, my man? Good to see you as well. But yeah, man, I'll throw the link in the chat where you get a shop out. But other than that, man, we just got to go out there and fight and play harder, man, and guard that three-point line with a little bit more tenacity and some intensity, man, and a little bit more determination not to let these cats get these shots off, because sometimes it kills me when they do get them off.
Yeah, we defend the drive and the paint a little bit more than the emphasis on three-point shooting. You know what I mean? It was a little bit, we may be the percentages may be a little different because of OG going down these last couple of games, these last 3 games, 2-3 games, something like that. But yeah, we had that same problem last year a little bit, and we tend to not make people do what we want to do, drive to the basket and spray the basketball. A lot of teams are starting to do that because they can't penetrate, especially if Mitch is in there. Yeah, I don't. The emphasis on Mitchell Robinson being on the team really stops penetration. That north and south thing is serious when Mitchell Robinson's on the court. If he's on the court, you see people try, and they do score on Mitch. It don't be like they go right up on Mitch and they do some alley-oop around the basket on the other side of the rim where Mitch can't get to it and lay it up. He makes it hard for everybody, but I just believe what did I say?
Ranked 17th, and Matt Fan next to go says ranked 17th in the NBA.
In defense?
Yep. So that tells me that we just got to get better at that side of the ball, man. And we got the personnel. We got the personnel to do it. You know what I mean? They just got to get in, lock in, man. Because sometimes, like I said, you can give credit to what credit's due, but you also got to not give credit when credit is not due. So in other words, Mike Brown and our players got to be better at it. I know it's early, ladies and gentlemen. It's only 13 games of the season, but like I always say, 15 to 20 games of the season, you should have the stuff mastered by now. And let's hope that these cats get it mastered and get better at it by the end of the year when it really all said and done. Let's hope that our defense be in the top 10 and our offense stay up in the top 5. We be up there in the top 10 in defense, top 5 in offense. I still think we got a chance to do what we want to do. But right now, it's like kind of like dart throwing season in the last couple of games because we haven't been winning on the road. And like I said the other night, when you not in your home gym, the rims don't look the same. I couldn't say it enough. Like the other night, I'm like, we ain't gonna get these cats getting these numbers that they put up in MSG because when you on the road, them rims is different. You know what I mean? They different, and it reared its ugly head the other night because, like I said, we was missing 3-point shots like it wasn't no other because we wasn't in MSG that night. Like that 36 Sherman had and the Clarkson them had, that shit wasn't going down in Miami. It don't fall like that when you're on the road unless you just on and popping that night. So let's hope that they be better at it tonight, man, and go out there and get it done tonight. Let's see how it goes, man. But I can understand how anybody feeling right now. If we feel a little bit worried about just the way things are going right now, but it's still early to me. But it's time to step our game up and really, really go at it, man. And tonight, it's a team that's who you should beat. Even though you're on the road, you should beat Dallas tonight. You can't beat Dallas without AD, Kyrie, Blake Lively, all of them top, Daniel Gafford. I mean, they're missing a bunch of top dogs out there tonight. So if you can't go in Dallas tonight, even though they said, even though my injury report had Jalen Brunson out, but he is questionable, which I hope he don't play tonight. You don't need Dallas. You don't need Jalen Brunson against no.
You don't need that.
But I can understand why Jalen Brunson would want to play because he came from Dallas. You know what I mean? That's why. Yeah, I get it. If he wanted to play tonight, because that's who drafted him. That's what we could choose. You know, they didn't sign him, so they signed with New York. So I do get all the nuances of all that stuff. But really, we don't need him tonight. We shouldn't need him tonight. We should be able to go out there tonight with the team that we have and beat these guys without Jalen Brunson tonight, without Anunoby tonight. We just need to go out there and play some defense tonight and guard that line. I think we'd be okay. And I'm really looking forward to this game tonight. And I'm going to open up the panel, bring Jay Chosen in the building, man, so he can get it popping. Jay Chosen, what's good, my man? Good to see you. Appreciate you coming in. What's good, my man?
Salute. How we doing?
Everything good, my bro. What's going on with you?
You have me blessed, man. You have me dying over here. Yo, man. You're right. 15, 20 games. We should have it all locked in. I think that there's variables that go into that too, right? Like, for instance, we thought we had Yabusele was going to do this, that, and the third, and he didn't do that. I think that's a variable you could throw into the 20-game mix. The way he was picking the people, like, man, I was embarrassed. He put him in for 1 minute. I don't know what he saw in a half a minute or a minute, but, I don't even know what that was about. But I do think it does have a lot to do with minute restrictions and Yabusele not showing up and being who he is supposed to be. And now it's supposed to be a lot of minute eating. And since we don't really have that, a lot of mixes have to be changed now. It's still Legoland, but it's different now. And then you have the injuries. To have two of your four core men get semi-serious injuries changes everything. Let's keep it like a whole buck. We should have won that game. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. The Charles Smith that came out, brain came out of my head. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh my God, what are we doing here?
Hold on, wait. I didn't even ask this before you even go too far. Let me ask you first. Do you think he got fouled?
He got fouled.
Do you think he got fouled, Divine?
Yeah, he did. He did.
Yeah, okay, all right. Because I felt the same way. I didn't I ask when I said it, but
right on the back of his hand.
Yeah.
When he
you're right. You said that.
The reason why they couldn't do nothing about that because the play wasn't a challenge by the team. It was a challenge whether he goaltended or not. So that's why they didn't call a call because it wasn't like a coach called the challenge a chest.
Right. I get you.
Yeah, that's all.
Yeah, but now we got to expect that though, right? Because the fact of the matter is we got to play through all those things. We are literally playing. I don't know what Dolan did to who or somebody did to what, but the fact is that we're not going to get them. It's frustrating. It's got to be frustrating. And human beings out there on the court. And the thing is, remember last year, OG, every time he shot, he liked to hit the floor. Now it's Cat. Every time he shoots, like he's like hitting the floor. Man, that's something you don't want to see, man. 7 feet, hitting that floor, man. I'm not even close to 7 feet. I hit the floor. I'm gonna lay there for about a half hour, at least a half hour.
What the heck? We call it
Yeah, both of y'all would come up and once you try to pull me up, you'd be like, "Nah, you're good. Stay there for about a half hour because I'm just curled up." Anyway, one of these days, man, he might hit the floor, and that's a repercussion too. So there's a lot of things that I think that there's so many different separate things. One, with jaded fans, we expect X, Y, and Z. We haven't won in a long time, and this is the best team that we've seen in a while, A, B, and C. And then the in-between part where we were like, damn, we were so close to winning a championship the team that could have won it was a couple of years ago. This team looks really great. What can we do about it? Now, I'm going to say and I know you can do pros and cons later, but I'm going to say something very positive. I really believe Clarkson is on his way up.
That's a fact.
He's on his way up. And if Clarkson and JC, which is my initials, goes on his way up the way I think he is going to be, I really think that we're going to see a lot of help, a lot of more mixing, a lot of different things. And, you know, I hope everybody didn't expect Shaman to get 36 a game. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I was saying. Don't get your, you know, if he could do 15,
He'll
great.
do it again.
He'll
I think
do it again.
Shaman have another one of those games. I think he have one or two more of those good games like that because he's a shooter.
Right.
I think he can shoot. If he get hot and he start winning, I think he'll do it again. I don't think I don't think he'll do it every game. Right. I don't think he'll do it every game, but I think he's going to have another 30-something game,
Sure.
easily one or two more time this year, in my opinion.
Shaman Flame throwing like we dropping buckets. And real quick, let me shout out to the chat real quick, and I'll let you get back in. Yo, salute to Drip more, not less, man. My brother. Drip, what's going on with you, my brother? Good to see you. Real talk. Rasul, what's popping, my man? Rasul's in the building for real, man. Let's get it, man. Listen, man, this guy just got to get it, man. You know, like I said, I know we know how we critique to mess up this team and everything like that, and we know we Mr. Optimistic up in this building. You know what I mean? If any damn platform you go on, you know we Mr. Optimistic up in here. We always trying to keep it positive when it comes to this team, but at the same time, you know, you got to call it what it is sometime, man. We just got to get a couple of things together. That's all, you know what I mean? And the sky ain't falling, you know what I mean? We just got to get it, my man. But we got to go hard. Go to hard, you know, from here on out. But Jalen Brunson tonight, like I said, ladies and gentlemen, I can understand why Jalen Brunson's playing tonight. He might not have been as hurt as we might have thought he was that game, maybe.
Right.
You know, we might have thought that when he was going to be out, but he knows his body more than all us. He might have told them, the Nick Brass, like, I'm good. You know, I need to take a day off, but I'm good. You know what I mean? He wasn't shooting around the other day. But ladies and gentlemen, remember, Jalen Brunson got drafted by this organization. They stunned him. They didn't want to give him his money. You know, and he feel like, listen, I got good people I love over here. And Jalen Brunson's a high character dude. He's a real high character guy. So, you know, he probably like, I want to go back and show some of the fans that I used to go out here and get bucket for when I was
busy.
And get busy. I still got it. So I understand it very well why he's out.
I don't think has he ever? I don't think he did. I gotta look it up. I ain't gonna say he never played with Luka when they was on.
Yeah,
him
and Luka. He played with Luka.
No, he played with Luka. Did he play against him on the Knicks?
He did.
Knicks against. I gotta look.
In MSG, I think though, not.
Yeah. Luka dropped
right here.
Damn near 70 on us. So he was killing us.
Yeah, in the first quarter.
Yeah, he was killing us that game. Yeah, but yeah, he did play him. But remember, like Jalen Brunson helped get them through to the Western Conference Finals. Came over a year later, and Dana got us to the Western Conference Finals. Probably would have got it further if Julius Randle would have got hurt. You know what I mean? All that shit. So I mean, this dude is who he is, man. You know what I mean? And you know, I'm glad we got him now. Then they don't have him. But can you imagine if both of these teams was healthy tonight? Davis, Kyrie, Cooper, Lively, Brunson, Anunoby, Towns, McBride. This shit would have been crazy tonight if both teams was healthy. You know what I mean? But unfortunately, they got an injury bug, man. That would have been an insane game tonight. Because I'm gonna tell you, if the Dallas Mavericks would have came into with that team, what they got loaded, they probably would have got with LKC in the Eastern in the Western Conference Finals. With Ball, they got a good team down there with him, Davis, Cooper, Flag, Lively, and AD with freaking they would have been they'd have been saying something down there. Kyrie would have been chirping, you know what I mean? AD would have been trying to show why he should have been in LA. I'm
gonna tell you something. If he wasn't hurt when that trade came across, right? He would have brought that word. You know that feeling when somebody does something that word? You just okay. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about. Oh, what? For real? And he would have brought that over here. And with that team, like you said, with Irvin and and if Thompson is still the guy shooting, or
Right.
whoever Grimes, I forgot about it was Thompson was there at the time, right? He's there still, right?
Yeah.
And then you had all these big guys, and they made that trade for PJ and they had what's the kid's name from Washington, Gafford, and all these guys. They're a big team. So when they made the trade, that Luka trade, and everybody was buzzing like, "Oh, Luka's going over here with LeBron," I was like, "Yeah, but do you guys not see what Dallas just did? Like they really did something.
If they came in healthy this year, they would have been making some noise, I believe, too.
Them would have been tough over there, bro.
I think they would have been making some noise. Kyrie, AD, and a rookie with Kyrie.
Yep. And a bench. And a bench.
Gafford and all them guys,
Najee Marshall, he's a killer. And
what a pickup. So
tonight,
that's why I like to see coming off our bench instead of Yabusele.
Yeah, but you know what? That's why I'm glad ain't none of them there tonight, because we need a win. I'm glad they ain't there tonight, ladies and gentlemen, because we need to win like a motherfucker tonight. We need to go out there and win this game, man, no matter what. This ain't a Dallas Mavericks. We just got to give them their kudos, because they do got a good team when they loaded, man. Buzzer Beater, what's popping, my man? Buzzer Beater, what's going on with you, Brody? But yeah, man, tonight we know we got to cross T's and dot I's, man. We got to guard that 3-point line, rebound the basketball. This is a team, literally, ladies and gentlemen. If we don't beat these guys tonight, I'm gonna have an issue on a recap in the next couple of tomorrow night, because we don't play till Saturday, 5 o'clock Saturday, ladies and gentlemen. So our next game is Saturday at 5 o'clock. So make sure y'all put that on your calendar. To be 5 o'clock on Saturday. So but I'll be upset tonight, Shaw Powell, if we don't win that thing tonight. With the decimated that team is, I would be upset about this thing tonight.
I'm just gonna say once again, listen, I think the Knicks are going to be ready for this game tonight. But let's not make anything unclear about the New York Knicks and going to other people's arena. New York Knicks is coming, baby. Yo, New York Knicks coming. Yo, Knicks, the Knicks is coming. Yeah, I'm ready, son. I've been practicing for the Knicks. Look at this dribble I got right there. I ain't never did this all season. The Knicks coming. I'm doing that tonight. That's how they get up for the Knicks. And if you don't see that as a Knicks fan, how many times I got to talk about a name that wasn't who? What's his name? How many times? So we have to be prepared for this team. But I think our resilience and our toughness can outmatch this team. I think with Mitchell Robinson and Cat, with Mikal, Josh Hart, Deuce McBride, Clarkson, we got enough. So let's get our first win, and let this not be our last win on the road. Let's continue this as a road season. Let's start winning all the road games from here on out. Let's get it.
Yeah, let me ask you a question. Like Matt Nick Fan just said, we were very good on the road last year. We haven't won the game yet. What is we contributing to this road thing? Because I mean, we went what 5 in a row at home, 7-0 at one time. What do you think is contributing, Jay Cholan, to us not winning on the road? Is it anything different we doing on the road that we're not doing at home, or we just haven't got comfortable on the road yet? Because last year we was a good road team, just like Matt Nick Fair, let's go, just said. Tibbs had us over 500 last year on the road. I know it's still early, but what you think is contributing to us not winning on the road? We are literally what, 0-4 or 5?
Yeah, 0-4 and one loss at home.
Yeah. Well, tell me who we played on the road, right? Think about that. Who did we play on the road?
Miami. Played Miami. We lost to Miami on the road. Who else did we lose to on the road? I have to go. Let me go back through this thing and check it out, because I'm only on one screen.
But the point is, like, sometimes you gotta look at the fact is, I'm gonna keep saying it. Did we gel enough yet by the time we were on the road? Because we just had a very long home stretch. I'm not making excuses for these guys, because a lot of the guys that are playing are from last year's team. So it could be a bunch of things. Was were they tied? Was some of them like a back-to-back? So were they? Who knows? Because we just had a 6-1 home game winning streak. So you know, I'll tell you what. So who did we play?
There you go. We lost to the Heat. We lost to the Heat the first time, 115-107. Then we lost to the Bucks, 121-111, and we lost to the Bulls, 135-125. And then we just lost to the Miami Heat again, because that's our 4 losses on the road. Right there.
Okay, so that's perfect. I'm glad that thank you for looking that up. By the way, those are good teams. All right, so what I want to say is that we didn't lose to Charlotte. We didn't lose to who are up and coming. We didn't lose to Washington. We didn't lose to New Orleans. We lost to teams that get busy, that want to beat us. Like Cha said, that the Knicks are coming. And especially with the Heat, Miami Heat, that's a rival in its own self. The Bucks, Giannis, you know what he's going to do. Not only is he going to play hard, but with all his name in the atmosphere, with tied to the New York Knicks, he's going to go double hard, extra hard. So, you know what? I don't know why we can't get it done, but tonight we can get it done. I truly believe tonight is a different echelon compared to the teams that we played in the past. I don't think Miami's better than us, but I think that they're at that moment, without the Yabasellis, they're taller than us, and they were faster than us at that moment, or equal pace. And Giannis is just a freak. So you miss out on a few things here and there. A couple people are hurt. Some people weren't revving it up yet. Like JC might not have been revving up. Remember in the beginning, he had a slow start. Clarkson had a slow start. Yabaselli is the slowest starter I've ever seen. So, I think those go into that thing. I'm not necessarily saying it's because we went out there and it was somebody else's arena. We won plenty. Like they said, like he just said, we won plenty last year.
Yeah, we were good last year in a row.
Yeah. We played good teams early, and the guys didn't gel yet. That's what I would say. That's my take on it.
Yeah, I agree.
And we 9-6, right?
Right.
Yeah, we 9-6.
No, but now we 8-5.
Wait a minute, let me bugging out.
8-5. Yeah, but all the teams that we lost on the road to, except for Chicago, they finally about to come down to earth. But at that time, them, Milwaukee, Miami, they all was up there. Them all good teams, ladies and gentlemen. Like Jay Choden said, they all good teams. No excuses, but they all good teams. You got to give them their flower. They got good players. I mean, that's why they are where they are. You know what I mean? Yep. But I think we get it together, man. I'm not really concerned about this stuff. Let me shout out some people who dropped in the building, man. Nick Yak. Nick was good, my man. Good to see you, Yak. To the East Blue Drew was popping. Salute everybody in the building, man. Yo, make sure you hit that button for your brothers, man. We in here, Chad in here, Jay Choden in here, Knicks in Dallas. Let's get it popping, man. Run them up with a thumbs up, man. We in here with the pregame show. Knicks had to go out there and handle their business tonight. Sharp how we need to go and get a win in the best way we can. Give me some pros and cons to this thing tonight, man. What you think we need to do to come out of this thing with a victory on the road tonight?
Yeah, it's just playing some good basketball. You know what I mean? It's time for us to get a win on the road, and we got more than enough. We've been playing good basketball last couple of games. Even in the loss, I think we can pull it back off. I think we can pull it back together and get a team over here. Jalen Brunson's back tonight, so that's another scorer tonight. Not looking for him to score 35 points, but that is Jalen Brunson. You know what I mean? And I just the reason why I said the messed up thing, I had to say this. October 13th, right? That was a preseason game. I don't know what I was thinking about. And so with that being said, is it too early yet? I just think we get out there and play some good basketball tonight, man. It's no way in my fandom that the Knicks lose this game. It has to be some dramatic somebody going for 70 points on the Mavericks tonight in order to beat the Knicks tonight. I don't see that tonight.
Yeah, real talk. I think you gotta go out there and just win the game, but just stick to your principles, though. You gotta play better on the perimeter. Like I said, you can't leave that 3-point line open like that. You gotta guard that 3-point line. This is a 3-point shoot league, and if you want to beat the best teams out there, you cannot let a dude just literally go out there and throw up buckets. get in the face, smack him upside the head, get a technical. I don't get what you do, but
Right.
you can't let guys just throw up 3-point shots. You can't, because you know why? What happened when they let us throw them up? You see what we do when they let us throw them up? The bench scores 60-something points, fucking and we scored 60 points, and it's just the way it is. I think they'd be fine, man. I just think that we just got to get back at it. And like I said, that game the other day, I'm not even that. There's no moral victories, but I was definitely glad the way our defense played better. No moral victories, but I was glad that we held somebody under 120. You know what I mean? And I was glad about that. And think about, we would have hit a couple more 3-point shots and hit some foul shots, whatever the case may be. That game would have been Knicks would have been 9-4 right now. You know what I mean? We would have been 9-4, but they just didn't execute on a lot of the things that they normally execute on. You know what I mean? They just didn't execute on certain things. And you are on the road, you're in a hostile environment, and they playing different ball than they played last year. They playing with more pace in Miami. So it's new. You know what I mean? They are really getting up and down the court and everything like that. But tonight, I want to see. I'm with Nick Yak on here, and me and Shaw Powell talked about this earlier. It's time to give Mitch more minutes, dude. Take him off the restriction right now. Let him get out there. I think he did play like 4 or 5 more minutes in that game more in the first quarter the other day, because normally he would come out with about 8 minutes in the first quarter or something like that. He came out with 7 minutes or something left in the first quarter. So he played like maybe 5 minutes. So hopefully they ramp him up to 5, 6 a quarter and all that stuff. And then he go on from there and he keep getting better and better as to go on. But no matter what happened tonight, I think my pro tonight, Shaw Powell, is guard that 3 line. Do not let these guys get shot happy, and do not let these guys think that because it's the New York Knicks, like Shaw Powell said, everybody get up for the Knicks. Just a name alone. Just the New York name alone, and everybody get up for. And so tonight it's gonna be no different. But Jalen Brunson going back home. I hope he's feeling 100%. And if he is, go out there and do what JB do. I don't care who you playing in front of you. If they only want to put them cap out there, just beat the crap out of them. Put like this. I win by 2 points tonight, I still would be upset. You only won by 2 or 3 against that team.
I kind of would be a little upset. I would like to win, but I would be a little perturbed about that.
Yeah. I agree with you on that, bro.
Without no Kyrie and Katie, and Cooper Flag might not play. But
no, not mine now. It says out of mine.
He out. Okay, so there you go.
Out of mine.
Nah. I better see 15 minutes for the Warrior tonight.
Yeah.
I want 15 minutes for the Warrior tonight. For real. Okay, there ain't no reason I can do these many minutes tonight. If our guys can go out there and handle their business. Because you know why? They so decimated. If we get them in foul trouble, the game is over, basically. You know what I mean? So just keep bully balling the crap out these dudes. They don't got a lot of big bodies down there. They got Jalen Brunson back. Big Cat go down there. Y'all just beat these cats into submission. And by the third quarter we should be up by 20. And let them young boys play the rest and get in there. And then let me tell y'all something though. Here go my con. Don't let the Knicks got a 20-something point lead, and them young guys coming in and get that lead up. Now you're gonna see why they don't play them. See, for all the stuff we talk about, they don't never play these young guys. I don't want to say young guys. I'm playing guys. But you ever notice about this team? I keep saying this: when the New York Knicks is up 20 points or 15 points, 5 minutes left in the game. They put all the secondary dudes in there, and next thing you know, they rip off a 15-point lead. So what do y'all expect these dudes to do against major competition? Now you see why they sit them, dude. Now you see why Tibbs set them. Because sometimes you got to be ready for this stuff, man. Like I said the last stream, I love Dewarra. I love Kolick. I love all of them, but them cats ain't no Quentin Grimes. They ain't no Deuce. None of them dudes is on that level to me. So that's why they don't get all that time. Because them cats, like even I see my man get a couple of times. Like Pregame shot that's been bricked all the whole season when he been in there. So I don't know, man.
He got other
you guys get in there and make it happen. I believe in Tyler Kolick. I like him. I like Pregame, all he do. But it seems like to me sometimes, from what my eyes be seeing, when them guys are in there against other teams' second units. Think about this here. Hawker Purdy, all of them. When they in there against other teams' second units, they be blowing leads like crazy. So I don't know. Maybe Mike Brown might see something that we don't see. That's all I really can say, Jay Choden. But give me your pros and cons to this thing, man. What do you think we got to do to get this thing popping, my man? And any other thing we'll talk about before we get out of here later.
No doubt. Then I'll finish it out for myself. The pros are that we have more than enough horsepower to decimate this decimated team that is going through nothing but hardship and the Nico problem and this problem and that. Here's another pro. Knicks fans travel well. You're going to hear some cheering for our team in that stadium. I don't care what nobody says. Brunson, let's see what kind of reception he gets. You might get a lot of clapping for Brunson. But if I really do not want to see him play an excessive amount of minutes against a team that Anthony Davis and Cooper Flagg are not playing in. If we can't go and bust their ass tonight, the drawing board's got to be erased and rewritten because we are way better than them. Facts. We are better than them. They are 4-11 team. 4-11 team. With them, with Flagg healthy, with the other guys healthy, 4-11. We're better than them. So my pros are: we got our guy back, limit his minutes. Clarkson playing better. Josh Hart, that energy, the heart that he had to get up and get that rebound that we needed for that opportunity to get that chance was one of the most epic. It was like a playoff game. The most epic thing I've ever seen. He was the smallest man in the crowd, and he got that rebound, important rebound. Got to make our shots. I would like to see us hit. I would like to see us get, high 30 assists. Go back to what was working. Pass, shoot. Pass, shoot. And not everything has to be a three.
That's right.
Let them draw it out and slash. I don't know why not. Mitch should be getting give and go alleys. Turn around. He should be posting up on these guys. He's stronger than them, and he needs more minutes.
One second. What's up with that, Jay Choder? Why if the Knicks do not give Mitchell Robinson at least 4 or 5? Throw the ball in the post to that dude. You hit the nail right on the head, Jay Choder. I'm like, y'all don't see Mitch on the lob after that pick and roll at the Knicks. Like, throw that shit up there to him, man. He got size over all of them. Go ahead, my man. I'm just like, I had to stop you.
No, you're right. No, but I'm saying you know what? I think if we were to start that conversation, we probably wouldn't talk the whole time about it. The fact is that he's being misplayed. The minutes are being misplayed. That's a coaching issue. The guy gets hurt. Our captain gets hurt. He don't necessarily need to come back in. We are not getting foul calls. Stop worrying about it. Play through it. Fight it. Know that you're not going to get the foul call. Know you're going to go 5 versus 8 and go in there saying we're playing 5 versus 8. Keep playing. Keep jumping. Dunk the shit out that ball. Make them taste the sweat off your forget it and yank it on them. And that's it. And I'd love to see Mitch do that. If Mitch had an opportunity to do that, I swear I know it, he probably would get 15 and 12 a night. Just kept twisting and turning, dunk.
Yep. You know what's one thing, and I give it to Shaw Powell, this was what I can understand when Mitch comes. This was got to be disappointing to Mitch. I'm up here, bust my butt, snatching all these rebounds, running up and down the floor, grabbing rebounds. But I can't get a little bit of offense buckets. Giving the man 3 or 4 plays to me because he earned that. Anybody offense rebound the way Mitchell Robinson do and hustle to keep them shots, keep them possessions. Every now and then, throw a ball down in the post to him. Because like I say, let him play bully ball sometimes, especially when he got a mismatch or the center that he playing Shaw Powell is a little thinner than he is. Throw that ball down to that man. Let him get his buckets. Even because I think Mitch is easier double dude, but everybody always looking at him like he does a defense-minded dude. He just a rebounder. Nah, that ain't even fair to him. I think they should open up his bag a little bit. And even if his bag only got dollar bills in it, dollar bills are better than no bills. You know what I mean? Yeah. So they need to open up his bag. Let him get a couple shots, Shaw Powell. I believe that.
I got confidence in Mitch, and I I think they did try a little bit in the beginning of the year. Mitch got blocked once or twice, making the moves to the hole. And sometimes you see now when they give the ball to him, he kicks it right back out. Or when he grabs a rebound down low when he has position, because he grabbed the rebound, he doesn't go right back up. So I'm happy with what Mitch gives us. And I think the loft passes is what I want to see because of how Mitch comes off the screen. Mitch sets way better screens this year than he did last year. Way better screens than he did last year. He sets a solid screen now. So now you get a chance to get open. If you roll with him, you might connect with him, but no one's really rolling with him that hard. Those things that I think Mitch would enjoy, you know what I mean, than to give it to him and make him try to dribble the ball. You know what I mean? I wish they would roll with him. Mikel tries to do it with him, but he's not giving the ball back to him enough. Brunson sees him, but Brunson is, you know, he don't throw the ball, you know, so we got to get ready to break it down anyway, Define.
But yeah, go ahead, man. Listen, I got the Knicks go out there beating these cats 127-103. I'm serious. I'm going 127-103. New York Knicks in a blowout tonight. I really believe they go out there and get it done tonight on the road. I just don't think – I mean, I'm not disrespecting Dallas Mavericks, but they don't have enough to beat the Knicks. Because if the Knicks start bully balling them guys, start putting them in foul trouble, who they going to be getting? I mean, once you get a couple of guys in foul trouble, because you're so thin, you are literally so thin right now, you put a couple of them Dallas Mavericks in foul trouble tonight by bully ball, not settling for the three, smash mouth. And next thing you know, you're going to have guys who not used to play a lot of minutes tonight. And that could be a help for the Knicks shop house. So I'm going to go 127-103 tonight.
Control the pace, grab your rebounds, hit your free throws, shoot over 37% from three-point land, about 27 assists a night. I think the Knicks, by the third quarter, I think the Knicks will be up 124 to 74. By the end of the game, I think the Knicks will have the second unit come in, and I still think they will keep the lead. I have the Knicks winning tonight 131 to 101. 131 to 101. I think it should be, in my fandom, a 30-point blowout tonight. Even with the second unit coming in and being up by almost 40, they still lose the lead and still win about 30 points.
Yep.
You got all right, no doubt. Listen, I totally agree. I think I'm just to ride off the last thing and give my last words. That's a pro. The pro is we're out for our first victory on the road. That's a pro. Once we get the taste of that, we should be off and running. Now, I think we're gonna go out there and we're gonna see the first unit do their thing. I don't think that JB is gonna play the type of game where he needs to get 30 or something like that. Maybe like 20 points and sit down and just chill. Tonight I got players of the game. I got Josh Hart, Clarkson, and Cat. Those are my three guys tonight. They're gonna go off and look. I hope Cat gets like a 40-20 tonight. I really do. I want to see him get a
50.
Yeah, like a 50-25. Like give him the whole thing.
86.
Word. And Clarkson going for 30 tonight. Watch it. I'm saying. All right. I'm gonna temper that down 25, but I think he's going for 30. And I'm big on that. So let's go New York Knicks. New York Knicks 130. These guys are going to get 96. 130, 96. Stupid dumb blowout.
Yeah. Yabusele, my guy, he gonna hit 4 3-pointers tonight.
I got James Brown.
That's what's up.
I got a good one for y'all. By the end of the third quarter, without Cooper, they're gonna be waving that flag tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
I ain't gonna mess with that with the
They're gonna be waving the flag without Cooper tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I'm trying to tell you it's over. But listen, man.
D-Roz, really, D-Roz, 150 to 86.
Right, D-Roz, it's gonna be a massacre in Dallas tonight, man. God, right at 150. Darlene got to go 104. D-Roz,
I like your score, Darlene. I like your score, Darlene.
Yeah, that's why I said they must gonna wave that flag early, 150 to 86. Go ahead, D-Roz.
And it's gonna be Cooper. He's gonna be holding it. He's
right. Well, listen, we definitely be on tomorrow with the recap tomorrow night, man. We definitely be on tomorrow. We don't have a game till Saturday, 5 o'clock, ladies and gentlemen. New York Knicks, Saturday, 5 o'clock. We'll be in with the pregame show at 4 o'clock. But we're going in and hope we get it popping Saturday, man. And enjoy that game tonight, man. I see y'all guys tomorrow night, man. We get in here and get it popping for sure. But salute to everybody in the chat. Make sure y'all hit that button for your brothers, man, before y'all get out the door. Thank everybody for coming in, man. Let's get it. Jay Choden, Shaw Power. Thank my brothers again, as always, for blessing the show, man, like y'all always do, man. So we'll see y'all tomorrow night, man. Y'all enjoy the game, man. Peace out.
Yeah, no doubt.
Peace
out. Peace.
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 You are now about to witness
Knicks real talk just entered the chat. We ain't Google apps like Google Maps. We don't use our YouTube frugal with stats as usual facts. It's your man, the brand is hands on, going hard like calluses. Who style this? Aiming at the mental with the game analysis. On a pregame show, read the script, you know we get it like crypto. On the rip though, I cyberly cryptic, we locked them from the get-go. On this Knicks show, it's the co-pilots in the cloud like Microsoft. We hot like sauce, the KRT drip club leading up the tip off. We fuel by confidence, put your Nick content in beast mode like our charm. We a cheat code, we roll the ball too far for you to reach on. We get our teach on the show that's fire. Price Knicks going to the wire. Hit the entire game, somewhere in front of me, the numbers be. They don't lie, Korea popped up from the third eye, you heard why. It's the number one pregame show that's hitting like Soto. But picture the photo of your bro to the lens of that moto. It's the OGs, we outside riding on orange blue skies. In the Metropolitan, we connect in the vets go wallowing. And the matters with the massive without shaking asses. The team screaming, I made the platform with passion. Fans asking who the creed that's in the building killing this Nick kid assassin.
You are now about to witness
It's the Knicks Real Talk pregame show. Flame throwing like we dropping buckets.
He's on fire!
You are now about to witness
It's the Knicks Real Talk pregame show. Flame throwing like we dropping buckets.
He's on fire!
You are now about to witness
It's the Knicks Real Talk pregame show. Flame throwing like we dropping buckets.
He's on fire! He's on fire! He's on fire!